got to get out and do it as the players from both teams and the match officials take the knee. No room for racism in football is the continuing message. United about to get the game underway, and Bermo turns it back to Lamens. Long clearance out towards the left-hand side for United. It's flicked on, but couldn't be kept in play, and that's a Liverpool throw-in. 15 yards from the edge of their own penalty area, right-hand side. Bradley throws it to McAllister. It's a poor pass, and United pick up possession. And Bermo, and it's built towards the edge of the penalty area and out towards the left-hand side. Roll back to Luke Shaw. Infield to Harry Maguire. Maguire across the defensive line to De Ligt, and all the way back to Lamens. Very strange for United to go all the way back when they were in such a prominent and advanced position, but long clearance downfield, headed forward by Van Dijk, headed back by Maguire. Liverpool win the header again with Van Dijk, but Fernandes picks up possession, comes out towards the right-hand side. Amad Diallo, and Bermo inside the penalty, shoots. United 1-0 in front. Fantastic finish by Bermo at the cop end, right through the legs there of Mamardashvili after Diallo pass had played him in down the inside right position, and United have got off to a fantastic start. Excellent finish from Bermo. Liverpool have got a man down at the moment. I think it might be
McAllister, Mike.
Alexis McAllister, who's gone down.
And the referee, they wanted Michael Oliver to stop the game, but they didn't. But it was a really poor goal. If you see this goal here, it just works its way out. There's the challenge there, and Buemo actually gets up and carries on his run, and he just runs past everybody. Nobody goes with him. Konate comes over too late, and it's a decent finish. I did wonder whether he was offside or whether he was close. But you just see, he just shrugs people off, just keeps running past people, runs past Van Dijk. Konate comes over, doesn't get there. It's a really, really poor goal. Liverpool just switched off completely.
It's a really good finish. It didn't go through the legs, actually, of Mamardashvili. It hit his thigh and into the back of the net. McAllister is still down. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. Brian Bermo, the goal scorer.
Well, that's not the start you want, Mike.
The worst possible start for the Reds.
It just gives them something to hold on to, doesn't it? It puts them in a strong position. I said before, their first goal, really important in this game.
Alexis McAllister is still down and receiving treatment after that blow to the head. Liverpool not making a meal of the fact that it was Virgil van Dijk's elbow that's caught the back of McAllister's head, but that doesn't make it any the less painful.
No, it doesn't.
And it doesn't mean
you can just see him ambling. I mean, Virgil never normally ambles back like that, you know. He's normally switched right onto it, but he wasn't. He was just jogging back. You see Arnie Slot wanting to play stop for a head injury.
Yeah, and Virgil van Dijk speaking to the match referee Michael Oliver about the situation, and it doesn't matter where the head injury comes from and how the head injury happens, whether it's an opponent or your own player. It's a head injury.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, you have to play, don't you, to the whistle, and Liverpool didn't. Liverpool just switched off completely. But you see McAllister now, he
looks
down.
groggy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
We've
seen Brian and Buemo cause problems before, haven't we, Mike?
He's such a good finisher, and cutting in that position down the right-hand side, it's his favourite area, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it's a fabulous finish that has put Manchester United in the driving seat very early on in this game. But Alexis McAllister is going to be ready to resume. We think he's got a skull cap on. Just covers his head and straps underneath his chin as play gets back underway at Anfield. Liverpool kick off, and it's Van Dijk sends it into the path of Milos Kerkez, and the Liverpool captain gets it back, and then Mamardashvili.
Well, you see what United are doing with their back four or back five. You know, they've
Well, they'll thicken it out at the back even
so what
more
they're
now.
doing is Darlow's either dropping or Diallo's even dropping either side. So they've always got at least 4 there, sometimes 5.
And then the defensive midfielders, because Bruno Fernandes is playing deeper at the moment with Casemiro, isn't he?
So they're just going to try and make it really difficult.
Liverpool in possession with Dominic Szoboszlai driving up towards the halfway line. Kerkez out towards the left-hand side. Gakpo's pass to the halfway line to Van Dijk. Szoboszlai inside towards Gravenberch, and then Van Dijk breaks inside the United half. Gravenberch turns it into the path of Konate, and then Conor Bradley drives in from the right-hand side to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk, square pass to Konate, level with the penalty box, 10 yards further forward.
Well, you can see how high United are. They're almost up on the halfway line. I think Liverpool, that's the ball.
It's a long ball forwards for Cody Gakpo. He's in behind the United defence now, inside the penalty. Pulls the cross back against the face of goal. McAllister on the edge of the 6-yard box, clears only as far as Kerkez. Got a chance to get the crossing from the left-hand side. In it comes, flicks off a United body. Salah picks up possession, can't control it. And scabbering out to clear it out towards the far side and out for a throw-in. It's Bruno Fernandes.
That's the ball though, Mike. When United are pushed right up like that, Liverpool have got the pace to hurt them, and it was just one ball in behind. Cody Gakpo was on it,
and they've got the pace to hurt them on both sides.
Yeah, they have.
It's with Kerkez from Van Dijk's pass from the halfway line. Kerkez on the left-hand side. United lead by a goal to 0. 6.5 minutes gone at Anfield. Gravenberch's pass for Kerkez. Kerkez back in for Gravenberch. Gravenberch looking for options further forward. He's 20 yards inside the United half. Decides to go back to Van Dijk. Right-footed ball from the captain. Back out for Kerkez. Kerkez short ball in field for Gravenberch. Back with Van Dijk, and Gravenberch again involved. Clips a pass forward. It's angled too tight. It's not good enough for Mo Salah to be able to make the best of. And interesting to see that the position that Salah was taking up there was much narrower than his normal starting position in those areas out on the touchline.
Yeah, well, they're trying to put pressure. They've made a load of runs, Liverpool. They made lots and lots of runs, but didn't play any of them in.
So it's a United goal kick that Salah Lamans is going to take down at the Anfield Road end. Right-footed, good distance on it, headed in field and away by Van Dijk, headed back forward by Maguire, and in the end it's allowed to go out for a Liverpool throw-in that Conor Bradley is going to take. Gets it back from Alexis McAllister. He's challenged there by Fernandes, and Liverpool have another throw-in. United win possession. Maguire out to the right-hand side. Missed control there by Amad Diallo. Liverpool need to take a quick throw-in. In those sort of situations, I think you've got to be much snappier than that.
Yeah, well, you can't let United go and get their shape again. Once they've got the ball and attacked, if there's a turnover, Liverpool have to try and attack really quickly, because if they let United get all their 10 outfield players behind the ball, then it's going to be really difficult.
It wasn't just a poor throw, it was a foul throw.
Yeah.
I think he got caught in about 5 different minds about what he was going to do. United throw in, right-hand side, 10 yards short of halfway. Diallo throws it back to De Ligt. De Ligt for the goalkeeper. Lamans, left-footed, long downfield. Headed skywards by Konate, out towards Bradley on the right-hand side. Bradley's bundled into there by Diogo Dalot. We'll get the free kick. Gravenberch striding powerfully over halfway. Nice ball into McAllister. McAllister's right-footed pass to the left-hand side for Gakpo. Kerkez inside the penalty area, goes down. Certainly nothing looking remotely like a penalty kick there. Just couldn't wrap his foot around the ball to get the low cross in. United have a goal kick, but that was a decent Liverpool build-up.
Yeah, better, wasn't it? I think when Liverpool really try and switch it quickly, they'll catch United out, especially over this right-hand side where Diallo doesn't really want to defend.
Liverpool trailing 1-0, 9.5 minutes gone. Plenty of time for Liverpool to rectify matters at Anfield, but it was such a shock to concede that early goal. Liverpool in possession over halfway now with Alexander Isak. Breaks forward, couldn't control it, and United in the end hammer it out for a Liverpool throw-in on the right-hand side in towards Mo Salah. Edge of the penalty, and McAllister. His challenge there is brought down.
What?
Oh my goodness.
What?
Well, the referee has given the free kick United's way for a foul by McAllister on Cunha, and that is baffling.
That's ridiculous. I mean, how's he given a free? He hasn't seen it.
Casemiro fouled McAllister, and as McAllister hit the deck,
someone fell over him.
He fell on the United player, and well, that's the worst decision.
That's as close to cheating as you'll see, Mike. And I
absolutely dreadful decision, and an incident that the referee patently has not seen. And now he's given another free kick to Manchester United.
Well, he's in danger of losing it already. We've had 11 minutes.
Didn't look like a foul by Liverpool's Ryan Gravenberch, but that's what he's given. 6 or 7 yards inside the Liverpool half. To the right of centre, Bruno Fernandes going to take United all in white this afternoon, as they quite often are in games against Liverpool. Clip ball towards the left edge of the penalty. Maguire wins it in the air. Liverpool headed away with Szoboszlai, knocked back in towards the edge of the box, and then headed clear by Isak. United with Shaw, and then a forward ball that's aimed for Cunha, but it's safely through in the end to Mamardashvili in the Liverpool goal. And Liverpool building with Gravenberch midway inside his own half. In possession has Kerkez to his left. Kerkez in possession, gets it back from Cody Gakpo. Virgil van Dijk up towards the halfway line. Short pass for Gravenberch, back with the captain. It's a promising run forward there from Conor Bradley. There's a handball, and the referee this time has given it.
We'll see there as well.
Liverpool's
Casemiro
direction.
stood right on the ball
By De Ligt.
Yeah, Casemiro stood right on the ball, so Liverpool couldn't take a quick one.
It's a free kick for Liverpool. It's about 15 yards, slightly further than that, maybe from the edge of the penalty area, just to the left of centre. So it's a possibility for Szoboszlai to curl it in with his right foot, or maybe it's going to be Salah with his left. Salah floats it in towards the far post. Oh, it's a decent header there, but unfortunately Virgil van Dijk couldn't get it on target, stooping low to make contact with it.
It was a great ball, wasn't it?
It was a lovely flighted ball in from Mohamed Salah.
I just don't think he sees it until late. There's half a chance that, really good ball to the back post. Virgil van Dijk had a free run. He was stooping a little bit. Got the header wrong.
Yeah, I think the fact that he didn't see it till quite late maybe reduced his ability to make the very most of it. 1-0 to United. Liverpool lose possession on halfway. United work it out to Diallo, and then De Ligt's forward ball aimed for Mbeumo. Cunha chested down, and in the end Van Dijk clears as Cunha's trying to control it. Amad Diallo drifts back from the halfway line. Forward ball for Casemiro. Diallo for De Ligt, turns and right-footed, turns it back to his goalkeeper Senna Lamens. Long clearance downfield. Konate allows it to bounce, and all the way through to Mamardashvili.
Well, they looked a bit panicky there, didn't he, United? Trying to keep the ball over on their right-hand side, just around the halfway line. Ended up going all the way back to the keeper.
They need to make sure they maintain possession, but they have to do things quickly when they get the opportunity to do that. Here's Kerkez combining with Gakpo on the left. Gakpo cuts into a more central area with a lateral run in field. Szoboszlai, angle pass for Salah. Salah miscontrols and then just about recovered, but United win possession. Good ball from Fernandes out towards the right hand side. Diallo's floated ball towards the far post. Liverpool win possession. That was really good work from the Reds there, from Conor Bradley out on that right hand side, as Mason Mount was unable to make the most of things from a United point of view, but really good work from Bradley.
Yeah, good defending. Knew exactly what was around him. This is an area for me where Liverpool could exploit it. Dalot and Gakpo. I think that's a mismatch. I think if Cody Gakpo can get the ball, I think he'll run past Dalot all the time.
Liverpool in possession.
Diallo, shall we say? There's a couple of Dallots on it.
There's Dalot and Diallo, in the wing back positions. Liverpool advance, but finding it difficult to get away through. Isak for Gravenberch on the arc of the centre circle inside the United half. Square ball that was...
He made a good run, Mo, just didn't see it.
Yeah, it wasn't picked out. Back with Van Dijk. Right-footed ball to the left for Gakpo. Gakpo running with the ball, looking for options. Gravenberch makes a forward move and touches it back to Van Dijk. Left-footed infield for Konate. Every player bar Mamardashvili inside the United half as Liverpool try and pick a way through this United rear guard. Out towards Salah, lovely pass from Salah to Bradley, advancing down the right hand side. Bradley's low ball in, left-footed clearance from Maguire, finds touch, and Liverpool have a throw. A nice link up between Salah and Bradley there.
Really good play down the right there. Couple of lovely one-touch passes. Got Bradley in, but his ball a bit like Kerkez's.
Throw-in's taken. Salah sets it up, a chance for Salah. Inside the penalty area, the ball was pulled back to him. Really good play there from Alexander Isak and Salah in combination, but just didn't have the space in which to work with. It was a little bit too tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, very.
Liverpool,
but promising signs.
Liverpool are getting better and just warming to the task now. And having,
I think when you get down the sides of United, the one thing you could say is that that quality needs to be a bit better. Whether they pick out the right one, whether it's a cross or a pass.
Up towards halfway with Gravenberch inside the United half now. Gravenberch's ball for McAllister out towards Gakpo, edge of the penalty area on the left, gets the cross. Was that handball? The referee says no, it wasn't. And the ball just squirts into the path of...
I'd like to see it again.
Of Senna Lamans. It came off Amad Diallo as the cross came in. Well,
I've seen them given out.
His arm was outstretched. I think if it was last season, it probably would have been given. But situation seems to have changed in terms of the interpretation. But you never know with VAR from one week to the next, do you really? Back with Lamans, long downfield. Van Dijk's underneath it, wins it in the air. Szoboszlai, cushion-headed pass for Kerkez. Back in towards Szoboszlai. Casemiro with the foul, spotted by the referee. And Bruno Fernandes having a bit of a moan there. There's a thing. Liverpool still trail by a goal to nil. Almost 19 minutes gone. Total Sport Merseyside at Anfield. Every commentary on every domestic game in the footballing calendar for Liverpool. The Reds in possession. Kerkez put under pressure there by Matthijs de Ligt and ended up conceding a throw-in. Still to see the best of Milos Kerkez. Played really well for the Reds in the derby, but we know he can play much better and much more consistently than the levels he's achieved so far in a red shirt. Throw-in taken. Diallo and Fernandes exchange passes back with de Ligt, and then Maguire midway inside the United half. 1-0 they lead. Luke Shaw, and then Casemiro out towards the left-hand side, and a long ball there for Mason Mount to chase after. Liverpool tidy up really effectively and well with Ibrahima Konate. Forward ball not accurate enough, but Liverpool get it back with Szoboszlai. Now they turn, and it's a pass in towards Cody Gakpo. Oh, it's against the post with the goalkeeper nowhere near it. Such a flowing Liverpool move forward, and it was Salah's fabulous pass for Cody Gakpo, cut in on his right foot towards the edge of the penalty area, curling shot goalward, struck the woodwork.
That was brilliant, wasn't it? From start to finish, the pass from Salah was absolutely brilliant, and the finish, you think, perfect from Gakpo, just cannoned off that far post. It was a brilliant effort.
Mo Salah, much to the fore creatively for Liverpool, and he's been brought down there, hasn't he? And the referee hasn't given anything, but Salah gets to his feet and regains possession and picks out Bradley just outside the penalty area. Back it goes, eventually to Konate, and then Van Dijk, right-footed to the left again for Cody Gakpo. Here comes the Diogo Jota song as Liverpool attack. Crossing from the right-hand side, too much on it from Dominic Szoboszlai, and it sails behind. Has it gone for a throw-in or behind for it? No, it's actually gone out for a throw-in. Deep inside the United half. Forever 20, RIP Diogo, you'll never walk alone. It's just one of the banners right in the middle of the Kop. The little Liverpool forward who will never ever be forgotten, forever 20. And Liverpool in possession. Kerkez midway inside his own half, left hand side, turns it back to Mamardashvili. United still lead by 1-0. Short ball out for Ibrahima Konate. So what do Liverpool need to do more of, Craig, in terms of opening up this United back line, because they have so many players in defensive positions?
Well, they've got to try and be patient, but they've got to be, whenever they can, be really positive, Mike. If they can play forward before United get back in their shape, do it. So it means playing quicker, especially on turnovers. When United have the ball and there's a turnover, Liverpool need to play quicker and forward. But they're getting through. You know, they're playing one or two lovely one and two touch passes in and around the box. That was unlucky, that one, but it was a little bit tight, wasn't it? I don't think you're going to go through the middle of United. We've seen Liverpool go down the sides.
Yeah, link up there between McAllister and Gakpo, just unable to prise open that United defence. And Kerkez left hand side showed a bit too much of the ball there to Diallo, and Fernandes went down under the challenge. The ball forward is aimed for Isak, but United in the end managed to prevent Liverpool from getting in on goal. But then Luke Shaw has to take desperate evasive measures to prevent Mo Salah from getting in a really good position. United on the counter, the ball towards Dallo, right hand side, down towards the dead ball line. He's inside the box now. Dallo touches it back, driven shot wide of the target from Fernandes, and Liverpool were opened up. They had players in positions where you'd hope that they'd be able to get blocks in, but if Fernandes' shot was on target, that was a problem for Liverpool.
Yeah, should have scored, and you'd fancy someone with his quality to do that. I'm not sure Mo's going to catch that
long ball forward for Mo Salah, just going to fail valiantly to keep that in, that long ball forward. And Mo Salah, we've had 23, almost 24 minutes. We haven't seen him have a shot on target or anything like that yet, but he's been involved in lots of other ways.
Hit the outside of the post, you know, that Fernandes one.
Yeah, did it graze the post?
Yeah.
And I think Mo Salah hopefully can have a productive day.
Well, he looks sharp, doesn't he? He looks like he's in the mood.
So Liverpool have hit the woodwork with Cody Gakpo. United with Bruno Fernandes just grazing the outside of the post with that shot from Diallo, who provided the assist for the goal. Again involved. Isak's lofted pass out towards the left. Gakpo allows it to bounce, controls it. There's foul there by Diallo.
It's not even out.
As he said, the ball's gone out of play.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to give something for
a free kick.
He bundled into him.
Yeah.
Knocked him off balance. That's not within the laws of the game.
And there's no one there. It's a good 10 yards further back.
Throw into United, 1-0 they lead, 25 minutes gone almost. De Ligt with the throw in, right hand side. It's a foul throw.
You see how far his leg was off the floor. He's given a free kick, Michael Oliver, I think because he didn't give the foul throw.
Well, he's all over the place today.
Well, they all are. I mean, that was as bad a throw as you see. De Ligt's throw in there was as bad as Kerkez's when he released it near his stomach.
Liverpool in possession from the restart. Ibrahima Konate 10 yards short of halfway, looking for options, looking for runs. Conor Bradley makes one, and now he wonders why he did. But here's Szoboszlai, turns towards the edge of the penalty, and McAllister with a shot.
It wasn't on.
It was on target, but nothing really on it. No real problem there for Senna Lamens.
But they're getting in some little central areas there with Liverpool and getting turns. Szoboszlai there, getting it in that inside right channel and turning and driving at United. Nice little ball to McAllister. I thought he should have took a touch actually.
Yeah, it's the passes from the central areas that have caused most problems. Here come United down the right again with Mbeumo. Forward ball. Cunha with the cross. It's spilled by Mamardashvili. And then as it came out, it was put wide, thankfully. But Cunha
just makes a Mount, was it? He just tried to lift it with the outside of his foot, almost a flip one.
Mount, I think, with the shot at the end after Mamardashvili had spilled it, and then Mount with a little flick that was over the bar. But Liverpool concede possession, and United come again. They look threatening when they come forward. Kerkez sends it into the path of Mbeumo. Good blocking save from the goalkeeper. Mount shoots, great save, diving away to his right-hand side, but United still on the attack. And then Diogo Dalot inside the penalty, completely missed kicks. That was a lovely double save from Mamardashvili.
United Liverpool again, who caused their own problems. Kerkez with a shocking ball back to him. But every time United go forward, they look like they're going to cause problems, don't they, to Liverpool?
Liverpool have got no answer down to what United are doing down the right-hand side, and
they're not getting close enough. No. They're sitting too far off them, not putting any pressure on the ball, just letting people pick passes.
They've got to be much more assertive defensively in those key areas, and they've won a throw-in, but Liverpool could quite easily be 2 goals down.
Easily.
Milos Kerkez is having a difficult afternoon, to say the very least. In possession now, here's the captain Virgil van Dijk, right-footed ball to Kerkez on the left-hand side, back in field for Van Dijk. Konate takes over, the Kop find their voice and try and roar their team on to get back into this game.
Konate takes too many touches on the ball, Mike, before he decides what he's doing, and then it's all negative.
He's never going to play a defence-splitting pass, is he?
No.
And he's not going to.
So he should just move the ball on to
He's not going to play a pass with adventure in the way that Van Dijk does. Long ball forward from Mamardashvili. Headed away. Liverpool win it back there with Szoboszlai. McAllister's pass to Kerkez. Gets the cross in from the left-hand side. Cleared on as far as Isak. Shoots! Screwed it wide.
Didn't catch it, did he?
Didn't catch it anywhere near as cleanly as he would have liked. And didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but Liverpool creating
was a nothing ball into the box,
chance,
wasn't it? With a half clearance from Dalot, and then it fell to Isak on the edge of that box. He just screwed his shot into the floor.
I think if you get the ball in those areas, I don't think United are clever enough to deal with them. They're getting men back, and they've prevented Liverpool from scoring more by accident than design. Liverpool keep putting the pressure on them, but the big problem for Liverpool is the danger of conceding another goal. They trail by 1-0. Very early strike from Bryan Mbeumo. It's put them in the driving seat at Anfield, and they've had moments where they've put the Liverpool backline under danger again. Double save we've seen from Mamardashvili. Now we're seeing the referee have a word with Bruno Fernandes. Don't know whether there's something that he said.
No, I think it's the time wasting United are.
They've got a throw in on the left-hand side, thrown forward. Liverpool win it back with Gravenberch, clears long downfield. United with possession. Back to the goalkeeper, long clearance from Lamans. Headed forward by Kerkez, headed skywards by Maguire, headed back by McAllister. United win it back, Diallo and Mbeumo combine. Mbeumo racing it towards the edge of the penalty area. Diallo claims he was fouled by Kerkez. He may have had a point, but that was better defending from Kerkez at least.
Yeah, it was. I actually thought Virgil van Dijk caused his own problems there. Didn't go all the way in with Mbeumo and let him turn and run at him.
Liverpool in possession, building from the back with Konate. Half an hour gone. They still trail by that very early goal in the second minute from
very slow. I mean, there's no movement ahead of Kerkez.
They broke over halfway with Ibrahim Konate. Konate's pass for Salah on the right touchline. Floated ball forward. Just asked a little bit too much there of Alexander Isak, and in the end Maguire allows the ball to bounce and it's gone behind for a goal kick.
You're never going to be able to chip a ball. He's got 6 yards to work with there, Mo, and then even if Isak gets there, what's he going to do with it? He's still going to be facing away from the goal.
Yeah, he's got nobody tight to him, has he?
He's got nowhere to go.
Liverpool knocking on United's defensive door, but keeping it closed, but I wouldn't say firmly at the moment. If Liverpool can get an equalising goal before too long, before the break, then the complexion of this game,
they need some forward runners, Mike.
Yeah, it's just all a little bit predictable at the moment. Better movement required. Van Dijk's pass for McAllister, touching the field for Isak, then out to the left edge of the penalty area for Cody Gakpo. Gakpo down towards the bar line, gets the cross in.
Is it hit the frame of the goal again?
I think it hit the woodwork, and United just managed to get it clear, but Liverpool come again with Kerkez. Cody Gakpo with another cross, this one towards the far post. Salah!
He could have took it on his chest.
Straight to the goalkeeper. As a good cross from Cody Gakpo. Salah decided to take it with the header, as Craig Hignett was saying, possibly a chance to
it's come off the post.
Come off the far post, the earlier cross from Cody Gakpo. They've hit the woodwork twice through Cody Gakpo.
That's
not
the one for
the best
me.
of fortune.
If Cody Gakpo up against
As
Diallo,
you said, it's a mismatch.
It's a mismatch.
In terms of ability.
Liverpool need to just target that.
Long ball forward for Salah. Can't keep it in. It wasn't hit with the sort of accuracy that Conor Bradley had planned to. And it's out for United throw-in. Liverpool getting closer. United throw-in up towards the halfway line. Diallo's throw, and then it's guided back towards Maguire, and then Lamans clears from the edge of his own penalty area, and Mbeumo races towards it. Van Dijk heads it out for a throw-in to United. Matthijs de Ligt getting some coaching from Ruben Amorim as the throw-in comes in. Liverpool deal with it with McAllister's header into the path of Cody Gakpo. Gakpo's pass is intercepted by Bruno Fernandes. United with Mason Mount and then Amad Diallo and Mbeumo. Challenge there from Milos Kerkez, and came off a United player last. Kerkez with the throw. Liverpool not really coping with this fluid-looking United strike force.
Yeah, they look like they get chances, or they will get chances.
Forward ball towards Alexander Isak, who's in behind. Isak shoots. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Pull back. McAllister. It's blocked again, but the flag has gone up for offside, I think, against.
Or not? No, the ball's gone out of play, he said.
I think the ball has gone out of play. As the ball,
I'd like to see it again, because it
was threaded through for Isak to run onto. Konate's ball. Isak was onside, driven shot, saved by the goalkeeper.
Just out.
And then rebounded back. And it's gone out.
Didn't quite hit it the way he wanted it. If he lifts it a little bit and it goes in.
Yeah, rebounded back off the goalkeeper, hit Isak and went behind for the goal kick. But Liverpool creating more chances and creating better chances. 35 minutes gone though, they still trail by that second minute goal from Brian Mbeumo. Building from the back now with the captain, their leader, Virgil van Dijk, finds Kerkez. Gakpo, who's hit the woodwork twice, turns it back for Van Dijk again. Crossfield ball, angled into the path of Mo Salah, brings it down on his chest, runs in from the right hand side on his left foot, crosses, headed away. United with Casemiro up towards the halfway line. United break with Matheus Cunha, wanted a free kick, no, nothing doing there. Liverpool in possession. Gravenberch's pass was aimed there for Gakpo, but Amad Diallo saw the potential for danger and stepped in to win it back, turned it back to his goalkeeper. Long clearance downfield from Lamens, and it's actually gone out for a throw-in. The thoughts of our summariser, Craig Hignett, who started his career as a junior at Liverpool and has been watching them for a long, long time.
Well, I think that they're knocking on the door, Mike, certainly. And the game has gone pretty much the way I thought it would be, with Liverpool having all the possession, but United have looked at a real threat, and Liverpool haven't been able to stop it. United have sat in a shape. They've obviously got a way of playing, trying to be hard to beat, condensed in the middle of the pitch. The out one for me is Gakpo. Gakpo on this left-hand side looks like he's got the run of the field. Diallo can't cope with him when he gets the ball down, runs at him, and he doesn't want to because he's a forward-thinking player.
United throw in. Liverpool win it back. There's a kick by Brian Mbeumo on Liverpool's Cody Gakpo.
Is he not going to give anything for that?
I think only just given a free kick, but it was like
nowhere near the ball. It was. He thought he'd been fouled, didn't get it, so he was upset and he kicked out.
Now the referee coming over to put some spray down, but
wow.
Spray
to say it, but Michael Oliver's standards have dropped, you know.
I think over the last 12-18 months, I think they have, and today he's been right off it so far. And Liverpool have got a free kick, 3 yards in from the left touch line. Floated in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed away by De Ligt, only as far as Conor Bradley on the right hand side. Good work to get away from the potential challenge. In came the cross, it was blocked, and it's gone behind for a Liverpool corner kick. The blocking work was done by Mason Mount, tracking back there, and Liverpool have got a chance to put this United defence under more pressure.
Yeah, just need a good delivery. United are a big side. They've got some really dominant headers, haven't they? De Ligt and Harry Maguire being two of them.
It's going to be Szoboszlai going to take the corner kick from the right hand side, Anfield Road end, in towards the near post. Headed back out towards Szoboszlai in the same position, pulls it back, cross from Bradley, headed goalwards there by Virgil van Dijk's header was saved.
He's released the ball and then picked it up again.
Yeah, well, the referee has completely lost this game. That's another key incident that he hasn't seen. Van Dijk's header was saved by the goalkeeper, and as you say, he released the ball and picked it up again.
Yeah.
And the referee, Michael Oliver, didn't see it. And now United have won a free kick as Bruno Fernandes goes down. Well,
Michael Oliver looks like he's put a bit of timber on, you know, Mike. And I don't know whether that's his... Oh, that's not even a foul on Fernandes.
United free kick, 15 yards inside the Liverpool half. It's about 10 yards in from the right touchline as United attack the Kop goal. Plenty of white shirts on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. In comes the Oh my goodness, that was very nearly an own goal from Cody Gakpo as the free kick came in. Gakpo tried to clear left footed and he sliced it onto the roof of his own net.
It was a horrible low one, wasn't it? Gakpo did slide. It was only inches over as well, Mike. Mohamed really could only look at it. He doesn't know where it's going. It's just landed on the roof of the net.
And it's a haphazard moment that in some ways is indicative of Liverpool's defending today.
That's how they've been. They've been really panicky, really lackadaisical, if I'm honest.
Corner for United, left-hand side. Coppem, Bruno Fernandes to take. In it comes towards the 6-yard box, and Liverpool managed to get a touch on it. I think it was Konate who got the contacts behind really for a corner on the other side.
Because Mohamed really was stuck on his line, he was penned in.
It was a fantastic corner, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Right underneath him, underneath that crossbar. And
he was hemmed in, the goalkeeper, and couldn't get through a pack of players. And now it's going to be Brian Mbeumo from the right-hand side.
See, I don't like it the way Maguire is with McAllister.
Yeah, it's the same thing with...
And then you wonder why you've conceded so many free kicks.
It's the same situation when they play Newcastle and McAllister picks up Dan Burn. Liverpool corner kick doesn't come to anything at all, and United have a bit of defending to do, and then back in possession inside the Liverpool half. Here's Fernandes on halfway. Picks out Casemiro. Left-hand side is Mason Mount. Back it goes to the left for United to build up towards halfway. And here's Matheus Cunha. Good challenge from Konate to whip the ball from his toes. And then Mbeumo and Cunha combine. Back with Bruno Fernandes. Driven shot, left-footed from Cunha.
I don't know what Liverpool are doing, because
twisted wide, and it's a goal kick, but United causing problems for them defensively again.
Well, the ball has just come back from Cunha, and he just stood in an area. Liverpool have totally left him, and United are able to play around him, and next minute he gets loads of space on the edge of the box. I mean, it was a poor shot from him. He was trying to bend it with his left foot, got nowhere near, but plenty of time and space for it.
Ball's gone out of play for a United throw-in. Just over 2.5 minutes remain of the 45. United try and build out on the left-hand side. Good work there from Ibrahima Konate. But Liverpool can't keep the ball in play, and United have a throw-in in an offensive area. We haven't seen any long throws yet. But I think we're going to get one now.
Yep.
It's going to be Diogo Dalot who's wiping the ball on the underneath of his shirt. Back he goes towards the hoardings, and then hoists it long in towards the near post. One bounce, and thankfully Casemiro couldn't get anything on it. And Mamardashvili seizes the prize for Liverpool. Underarm with the ball. And Liverpool come forward with Conor Bradley, the right-hand side, down towards the corner flag. Gravenberg edge of the penalty area. Kerkez in a fairly central position to get a good cross in. United head it clear. Kerkez heads it down towards Gakpo, but Diallo is able to get there first, and Diallo, under close monitoring from Gakpo, tees the ball up and acrobatically clears but can't keep it in play. Liverpool throw. Kerkez takes it. Got to take it again because there were two balls on the field.
Frustrating, isn't it?
It's been a frustrating game so far for Liverpool. Frustrating that they've not been able to prise open this United defence with the regularity that they've liked. They've hit the woodwork twice. Virgil van Dijk's had a header saved by the goalkeeper. They've created moments, but they've looked really strangely off it defensively. And United have had their moments too when they've broke forward. Kerkez with the cross.
See, I think that's a nothing cross.
Yeah.
From midway inside the halfway line, it's a nothing cross.
And United win it back and move forward with Mbeumo. Van Dijk gets there first, and Van Dijk's having to track across to where Kerkez would have been tracking back from an advanced position where he really wasted the ball in field. But
it's almost as if, is it a lack of confidence? Kerker's getting the ball when he's got a bit of time and space on that left-hand side. All he's doing is just putting the ball into an area. He's not trying to pick anyone out. Is that a lack of confidence that he doesn't want to take it further in case he loses it?
Well, he's had a really difficult afternoon so far, and he hasn't been anywhere near up to the standards that we saw on a very regular basis for Bournemouth. 4 minutes to add on. Perfect time for Liverpool to get back on level terms before the break. They trail by a goal to nil. Conor Bradley driving from inside his own half. Isak drops deep. Lovely ball there from Salah for Conor Bradley. Pulls it back from a good position down towards the dead ball line. He had a runner approaching him in Zopper's line, and United through De Ligt put it out of play for a throw into Liverpool. That's the sort of quick passing that Liverpool need. Throw-in's been taken in towards the right edge of the penalty area. Gravenberg. Back it goes to Van Dijk midway inside the United half. To Kerkez. And out towards Gakpo on the left. He's hit the woodwork twice already. Cody Gakpo down towards the dead ball line. Gets the cross in. Came off Amad Diallo. Liverpool have got a corner.
Yeah, again, that's that left-hand side. Just give it to Gakpo. Let him get at Diallo. Got a corner there. For me, that's the area where Liverpool have to target.
Gakpo is going to take the flag kick himself. And Liverpool have got 6 players inside the box, 3 on the edge of the penalty area. In comes the corner kick. United head it clear. And it's turned back rather awkwardly there by Gravenberg for the goalkeeper, Mamardashvili. Long ball forward towards Gakpo. Really unfortunate for Cody Gakpo, but the ball ricochets into his path. Left hand side down towards the dead ball line. Pulls it back there for Virgil van Dijk. Cross headed clear, but might break for Conor Bradley. Bradley into the path of Salah on the right hand side on his left foot. Clips a cross in. Amad Diallo goes down.
I think it's Casemiro, Mike.
Casemiro's gone down under
fall as well.
Cody Gakpo tight to him. Casemiro, with the gloves on, he's gone down. It's a free kick to Manchester United. 2 minutes and 15 seconds have elapsed of added time, and United will try and waste some more of it. They have the 1-goal advantage. Liverpool just haven't been decisive enough in the final third, have they?
No, they haven't.
They've had 1 or 2 decent moments.
They've had a couple of opportunities, there's no doubt about it, but they haven't been able to do it consistently, Mike. They're still trying to find a way. I think, between who does what.
And United in possession.
There's a lot of little bounces like that, isn't it, that are going United's way.
That are going United's way, and there's another one into Bruno Fernandes, right hand side, Amad Diallo. He escapes the attentions of Kerkez, who lunged at him. He's back up on his feet, the Liverpool left back, and Bermo. Diallo again. Diallo running at Kerkez. Kerkez this time defends him better. Goes down under a challenge. Wins a free kick. And we're into the final minute of the 4 to be added on. Liverpool still trailing by that early second-minute goal from Brian Mbeumo.
It's been a game of chances. Liverpool have had chances. United certainly have had chances. I think, going in probably 1 down.
It could be 2-2, couldn't it?
It could be, It could be anything really, Mike. United could have scored 3, couldn't he?
Zoboszlai touching into the path of Gravenberg. That's a good ball there for Conor Bradley. Just allowed the ball to run away from him, and United were able to get it clear. But Liverpool knock it back forward, and Harry Maguire deals with that, and then Bermo. And United out towards the left-hand side there with United managing to see out the remainder of the stoppage time without Liverpool causing too many problems, and Liverpool paying the price for some really slack defending very early on when Bruno Fernandes linked up with Diallo. Diallo cutting in from the right hand side. First time pass down that right channel inside the penalty area, Brian Mbermo's favourite territory, and he cut in to lash a right foot shot goalwards that flicked the thigh of Mamardashvili and into the back of the net. Liverpool have hit the woodwork twice. A lovely curling effort from Cody Gakpo after Mo Salah's splendid through ball had opened up the United backline, and then a cross from Cody Gakpo from the left-hand side on his right foot confused the United defence and came back off the same post that he struck with the shot from the edge of the penalty area. United goalers led a bit of a charmed life, but Liverpool had their moment of good fortune when Diallo again caused problems down the right-hand side, pulled the ball back, and the on-rushing Bruno Fernandes shot wide, but the shot actually hit the outside of the post cop end, Mamardashvili's left-hand post, as he defends it. Alexander Isak screwed a shot wide. We've had a header from Virgil van Dijk that the goalkeeper saved, and then strangely he dropped the ball and picked it up, and the referee had his back to play, as he has done on a couple of occasions, Michael Oliver, today. Some of his decisions have been bizarre in the extreme, but that's not the reason for the half-time scoreline. Liverpool trailing by 1-0. Liverpool just too haphazard defensively and not decisive enough when they put United under pressure at the other end of the pitch.
Yeah, I think that's fair, Mike. They've had plenty of chances. I mean, the Isak one that the keeper scored as well, that probably should have been a goal. I think this is a game where there's going to be loads of chances. We've seen it. Liverpool have had plenty, United have had plenty. The game has gone the way I thought it would, with Liverpool having the lion's share of possession, and they're the ones who are dictating the play, if you like. United have come just to sit in and try and hit Liverpool on the break, but when they do, they look really dangerous, and Liverpool have looked a little bit at 6s and 7s when the ball's gone up in the United's final third. So United have a lot of encouragement. You know, they've played the half, they're 1-0 up. A really poor start. It was a lax start. If they look at that again, the players will be really disappointed with the manner of the goal. You know, just didn't spot danger at all. And then as the half's gone on, Liverpool have asked a few more questions, but they need a little bit more quality in that final third. They need to be a little bit more positive, look forward a little bit quicker, move the ball a little bit quicker, because I still feel Liverpool get a goal here. This United team has got a crumble in them.
I think if Liverpool can get a goal pretty quickly in the second half, then they can get 2 or 3. Will the manager look to the bench for Florian Wirtz, for Ugo Ekitike, for Andy Robertson?
Yeah, certainly. I think that's, if he comes on, it'll be an hour, I would think, at most, before he makes any substitutions. I think you're dead right. I think we'll see Ekitike. I think we'll see Wirtz. I think we will see Andy Robertson, because at this moment in time, Mike, I'm not convinced Kerkez is an upgrade on Robertson.
Well, I thought he was the closest to Andy Robertson that was possible to have, but maybe he just, at the moment, that old phrase of Brendan Rodgers, it's a heavy shirt at Liverpool, and I think he's finding it a bit too much. He struggled today, and really Amad Diallo down that side, when he comes, as much as he's finding Gakpo a problem when he's defending, Kerkez is finding him a problem when Diallo attacks, and Liverpool have got to solve those problems and put them right in double quick time, because the half-time scoreline is not a good one for Liverpool or their supporters. It's Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1.
Total Sport.
Shoulder to shoulder with the fans.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Craig. Yeah, really interesting one to try and sort out for Arne Slot at half-time and in the second 45. Live exclusive local radio commentary will continue throughout the second half here on BBC Radio Merseyside. Total Sport on Sunday, the 19th of October. Don't forget, Liverpool fans, I want to hear from you whatever happens at the final whistle, whether it stays as it is or, fingers crossed, it turns around into a comeback victory. I would love to hear your thoughts on what's going on right now, or what it is that's happened in the second half. 0800 731 9333 is the number to call. Get that saved, get it called throughout the second half, and we can book your call in. We're going to go into the Total Sport archives now, going back 4 years. On this day in 2021, Liverpool beating Atletico Madrid 3-2 in the Wanda Metropolitano in the Champions League, the scene of that Champions League win in 2019. Of course, the Reds Leeds were kitted out in yellow in this particular day as they donned their third strip in Spain.
Total Sport.
On this day.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
From Robertson, it's reached Salah, who's quickly after it, pulls the ball down, goes past the first defender, then to the edge of the area, ball beats another one on his left foot, shoots, deflected in! It's into the bottom corner! I think it did take a deflection, but Salah's claiming it! And Salah scores in a 9th consecutive match, the first Liverpool player to do that.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Everything you do, yeah, they were all yellow.
Henderson now forward in the centre circle to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold hooks up, curls it towards the edge of the box, and it's all stretching clearance, and then Keita on the volley, right foot into the top corner, and Liverpool have a 2-0 lead.
And it was called yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow.
Corner then, first of the match, and the corner is taken short, and Lamar's done well, and he's pulled it all the way across, and then it's driven back in, it's a deflection in. Atletico have got to go back. I think it might have been Griezmann who got the touch, and a long ball downfield. This is a chance here. Alisson comes out, very good block from Griezmann.
You know I love you so. You know I love you so.
Here come Atletico. João Felix to Griezmann! What a good left foot finish from Griezmann! His second goal of the game! And the Spanish champions have come from 2-0 down here in the first half against Liverpool to make it 2-2. Alexander-Arnold, this out-swinging corner. Near post header from Mane and save from Oblak.
I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do.
DePaul plays it through, really nice. Carrasco's in. Alisson comes out and makes a blocking save with his body, and he's been hurt. I think Carrasco actually, in challenging for the ball, stood on him. Actually stood on his shin.
Yeah, great save.
Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow.
Kieran Trippier of Atletico Madrid crossing with the right foot now, but that's headed away by Matip, which he had to do against João Felix, and then a foul. Two players came together outside the area.
I think, is it?
And it's Fabinho who was caught, and I think the referee might have the first yellow card out.
Well, red.
Oh, it's a red! It's a red for Griezmann. It was Griezmann who put the challenge in on Firmino, actually.
For you I bleed myself dry.
Alexander-Arnold in the centre circle. More scores to bring you in a moment.
Penalty!
The ball over the top.
Penalty!
And the referee says yes, it is a penalty to Liverpool.
Crazy foul, he just took him out.
The challenge came in from Hermoso as the ball was played over the top for Jota. Mo Salah. This to restore Liverpool's lead. Left-footed, sent Oblak the wrong way.
Look how they shine for you.
Free kick played in towards the back. Oh, Jimenez goes down. The referee said penalty. Penalty Atletico Madrid. Jimenez bundled over. I think it was Van Dijk with the challenge. I guess VAR will be having a look just to back up the decision. It was actually Jota's challenge on Jimenez.
Well, you're always worried, don't you, when your striker's in your own box, John, and he's defending.
They're still having a look at it, though.
Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things that you do.
And now he walks away. It's the rectangle. That means it's going to be overturned. It is.
Total Sport.
On this day.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
What a win for Liverpool on this day in 2021 at a venue that will always hold a special place in Liverpool fans' hearts, of course. The Wanda Metropolitano 3-2 win over Atletico Madrid on that day. 2 years previous, the Champions League. Right, back to current matters. Liverpool have got a big job to do to get something out of this game against Manchester United in the second half.
Long clearance downfield, headed forward by Van Dijk, headed back by Maguire. Liverpool win the header again with Van Dijk, but Fernandes picks up possession, comes out towards the right hand side. Amad Diallo, and Benway inside the penalty, shoots. United 1-0 in front. Fantastic finish by Mbeumo at the cop end, right through the legs there of Mamardashvili after Diallo pass had played him in down the inside right position, and United have got off to a fantastic start. Excellent finish from Mbeumo. Salah floats it in towards the far post. Oh, it's a decent header there, but unfortunately Virgil van Dijk couldn't get it on target, stooping low to make contact with it. Ibrahima Konate, forward ball not accurate enough, but Liverpool get it back with Szoboszlai. Now they turn, and it's a pass in towards Cody Gakpo. Oh, it's against the post with the goalkeeper nowhere near it. Such a flowing Liverpool move forward, and it was Salah's fabulous pass for Cody Gakpo, cut in on his right foot towards the edge of the penalty area. Curling shot goalward, struck the woodwork. Luke Shaw has to take desperate evasive measures to prevent Mo Salah from getting in a really good position. United on the counter, the ball towards Dallo right hand side, down towards the dead ball line. He's inside the box now. Dallo touches it back, driven shot wide of the target from Fernandes, and Liverpool were opened up. They had players in positions where you'd hope that they'd be able to get blocks in, but if Fernandes' shot was on target, Liverpool concede possession and United come again. They look threatening when they come forward. Kerkez turns it into the path of Mbeumo. Good blocking save from the goalkeeper. Mount shoots, great save, diving away to his right hand side, but United still on the attack. And then Diogo Dallo inside the penalty, completely missed kicks. That was a lovely double save from Mamardashvili. Van Dijk's pass for McAllister, touches it in field for Isak, then out to the left edge of the penalty area for Cody Gakpo. Gakpo down towards the bar line, gets the cross in.
It's hit the frame of the goal again.
Get it, the woodwork, and United just managed to get it clear, but Liverpool come again with Kerkez. Cody Gakpo with another cross, this one towards the far post. Salah!
Could have took it on his chest.
Straight to the goalkeeper.
They get chances, or they will get chances.
Forward ball towards Alexander Isak, who's in behind. Isak shoots. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Pull back. McAllister. It's blocked again, but the flag has gone up for offside, I think, against.
No, the ball's gone out of play, he said.
I think the ball has gone out of play. As the ball,
I'd like to see it again, because it
was threaded through for Isak to run onto. Konate's ball. Isak was onside, driven shot, saved by the goalkeeper.
Total Sport.
Live from Anfield.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
Frustrating, disappointing, all of the above really for Liverpool in the first 45. They trail at the break against Manchester United. What can Arne Slot and his side do in the second 45 to turn this around? We'll find out, won't we? Live exclusive local radio commentary right here on BBC Radio Merseyside. We're on BBC Sounds as well this afternoon if you want to get us on the app. And your commentary team at Anfield is Craig Hignett and Mike Hughes.
Yes, thank you, Phil. The Liverpool players are out for the second half. United keeping them waiting. It is the same 11. I thought there may be changes. Doesn't normally change things at half-time, but I thought he might do today, Arne Slot. I think he's going to leave it another 10 or 15 minutes, and if things don't improve in terms of performance and or scoreline, then I think there will be changes. Interesting to see Sir Kenny Dalglish and Sir Alec Ferguson exchanging pleasantries and sweets in the director's box at half-time. But Liverpool have just got to be much more solid and resilient around their own penalty box as they defend, and they've got to build those little relationships in key areas at the top end of the pitch as well, because Alexander Isak, we saw him screw that shot wide. He's not been that involved, has he?
No, I mean, the one he got in was when he made a run forward and someone picked him out with a brilliant pass. They're the ones you want, him playing on shoulders, threatening him behind, running him behind. He does it time and time again at Newcastle. He was prolific at it. And there is a slightly different way of playing at Liverpool, but you can see, when he does play on shoulders, when he does make those runs, you've got to play him in. The patient stuff doesn't suit him.
Not really, no. Liverpool to kick off, attacking the Kop end in the second half, and we know what that means. Liverpool undefeated in their last 20 league matches at Anfield, and we're underway. Back it goes to Virgil van Dijk, who lofts it towards the right edge of the penalty area as Liverpool advance towards the Kop goal. Bit of a wrestling match there. Mason Mount and Conor Bradley. It's a Liverpool throw, and Bradley throws it back for Gravenberch. Gravenberch picks out Virgil van Dijk, and his ball out towards Cody Gakpo. Kerkez makes a forward move. Gakpo picks out Ryan Gravenberch. Then there's Konate. Konate looking for options. Finds Salah on the right hand side on his left foot. Nice ball in there for Bradley. Bradley just got his feet mixed up as he thought about putting in a right-footed ball, pulled back. He kind of changed his mind. It didn't make any contact, and in the end it's shepherded out of play for a goal kick by a United defender without him having to touch the ball. Real shame that early on in the second half.
Got in a decent area, didn't he? Conor Bradley played in by Mo, and I think he was trying to fake that he was just going to hit it first time on the spin and do a little Cruyff turn. He just got it wrong.
Lamens with the clearance from the goal kick. Van Dijk wins it in the air, but it's going the wrong way, so he has to win it a second time, and then Fernandes picks up possession. He was fouled according to the referee. Cody Gakpo, the miscreant on this occasion. Free kick to United. And in these sort of situations...
No, it's never been a foul. Never been a foul. Fernandes has done that twice in the game.
He's done it since the moment he joined United. He'd done it, I'm sure, a lot of times in Portuguese football, but he's an expert at it, and he's going to take this free kick. It's midway inside the Liverpool half. Liverpool have got a two-man wall that's about 8 yards from the edge of the penalty area, so that will tell you how far out it is. And then Fernandes decided to take the free kick low towards Diallo on the right hand side, and then Liverpool win back possession with McAllister from a slack ball from Bruno Fernandes, and he picks out Cody Gakpo on the edge of the penalty area, making the run forward after Gravenberch's pass initially had tried to open up that United defence, and then he's given a free kick for challenge on Luke Shaw, and certainly didn't look to be anything malevolent in that. But that was a shame, because Liverpool got themselves in a good position, and then Gravenberch's ball just asked a little bit too much of Cody Gakpo, and he was adjudged to have committed a foul, and United have got themselves another free kick.
Yeah, it's started the same way he left the first half, hasn't he, Michael Oliver?
Long clearance downfield. Konate with the defensive header, and here's Dominic Szoboszlai. Ball forward is blocked. Mount tries to clear against Gravenberch, and the ball balloons skywards, and then it drops. Liverpool have possession. Szoboszlai for Conor Bradley. Konate and his captain combine, and then Bradley's ball for Salah. Can't get past Diogo Dalot. Comes off Dalot, puts it out for Liverpool throw-in. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. United still with the advantage. Alexander Isak holds possession after Dalot had fouled Mo Salah. Liverpool have got a free kick.
I mean, the assistant on this side didn't even flag for that.
I think the amount of times that assistants wait for referees to make decisions is just something that we see game in, game out.
Well, we seen him in the first half give a free kick, Mike, didn't we? Here, when he saw it. I can't work them out.
Free kick's taken. Salah moves forward and gets across towards the far post. Cody Gakpo shoots. It's hit the post again. Cody Gakpo 3 times has hit the woodwork. Can you believe it? How unlucky is that? And United breaking forward with Mbeumo. That's a good challenge to win it back, and then it's a free kick. Liverpool's Ryan Gravenberch.
He looks in a bad way there.
He may have twisted his knee.
Yeah, that looks a bad one.
Gravenberch's gone down and he's hurt himself. And Cody Gakpo, as the cross came in from Mo Salah towards the far post, Gakpo brought it down and then moved in a couple of strides, cracked it goalwards, and it's hit the same post.
Well, it's a brilliant effort, isn't it?
You know, every time it's hit the goalkeeper's left-hand post as the keeper defends it. And you know, the second one, was it a cross, was it a shot? Never mind, it had the United defence in all kinds of difficulty. But those 2 shots, very similar, even from different ranges, have
he's just turned an ankle,
really,
I think, there.
caused problems for the goalkeeper. Hasn't been anywhere near. I think Gravenberch, we're just seeing a...
And Mbeumo's left a little bit. He was nowhere near the ball. He's just took his leg away, hasn't he? We've seen him twice do that in Mbeumo.
There's a slight contact that's actually turned on
as his ankle's planted.
Yeah.
But he's
and it puts his ankle in a different position.
I mean, Mbeumo could have got booked first half, couldn't he, for a kick out at Gakpo? Could have got booked there because he was nowhere near the ball. Just took Gravenberch's leg, but ended up turning an ankle.
Gravenberch is wincing. I think he's going to try and carry on. He's a tough guy. Terrific competitor. Those are injuries that a lot of the time you can run off, but sometimes you can end up causing more damage.
A turn of an ankle isn't a bad one. It just depends how far you stretch the ligaments, really.
How far it's been opened up.
Yeah, you can run those off. It'll be sore afterwards, and I'm sure it'll be a bit swollen. But they're only... he should be fit for... Even if he does come off this one, you would imagine he'd be fit. Maybe not Champions League, but the week after, or the Saturday after.
Long ball forward from Mamardashvili, headed on by Alexander Isak, but United were able to get it clear. Looping ball forward, Maguire beats Isak to it, and then ball breaks from McAllister. Much more involved today, despite that blow to the head very early on. 63 seconds that United goal timed that, by the way. And that's
it's going to give me a yellow card.
Challenge there by...
It's an awful challenge.
Amad
He won the
Diallo.
ball and then left all kinds on Gakpo.
Gakpo drifting past him. And Diallo with the challenge. But as the ball was moved on by Kerkez to Gakpo, he's followed right through.
Yeah. He's a straight leg as well.
Yeah.
See, there you go. Straight
Made contact with the ball.
He didn't need to do that. He'd won the ball, but then he's tried to leave
a dreadful and dangerous challenge, that one. And that's... I think he could be sent off for that.
Could be for that. But Michael Oliver hasn't seen anything, has he, this afternoon? He's given the foul and he's given a yellow card, but
free kick for Liverpool. 3 yards in from the left touchline comes the cross, headed over his own crossbar by Harry Maguire, who was backpedaling.
They are knocking on the door, aren't they?
Yeah, Liverpool just need to keep this pressure up.
Yeah, they're asking a lot more questions. They look a lot more sharp. Yeah, the second half, don't they?
They look more determined.
Yeah, they do.
Corner, left-hand side. Let's see what they can produce from this one. Cody Gakpo's going to take it. They've got 4 players, 5 parked at the far post, in and around the 6-yard box. Now they make the movements. And it comes towards the far post. Salah topped his shot. It left-footed into the ground and then up, looping over the bar. And Salah looks skywards.
It's a chance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a decent chance in the end, because when the ball drops down, he's inside the 6-yard box, and whether if it's a correct contact, whether it would have been blocked on the line, you don't know, but you can lash them into the roof of the net no matter how many men are on the line. But Liverpool, they're getting closer, but they still trail by that goal after 63 seconds from Brian Mbeumo. And the ball's at the opposite end of the pitch from where Liverpool won it. But they're coming forward now, and Salah heads it in field and does well to win possession. Alexander Isak waited too long, and then when the cross was about to come in. It was blocked by Shaw, who was running back on his blind side, and he needed to use the ball earlier, Alexander Isak, but that was good work from Mo Salah to win back possession for Liverpool.
I think he was waiting for Mo Salah to try and make a run, see if he could play him in, and by the time he'd made up his mind to play Gakpo in, it was too late.
This time the corner cop end is right hand side. This time it's going to be taken by Dominic Szoboszlai. In it comes. The ball's pinballing around, and the referee has seen something I certainly didn't see.
Well, I think as soon as anyone goes down,
they're giving a foul on De Ligt, and
I think he's tried to get in front of someone, and someone's just stepped across him. Whether it was Konate or not, I don't know, but he's gone down.
Arne Slot is furious, talking to the fourth official about decisions being given for things that nobody else appears to be spotting. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Still United in the ascendancy, at least as far as the scoreline is concerned. 1-0 they lead. Fernandes inside the centre circle, hooks it on towards the right hand side, but Kerkez robs it from Diallo, then showed too much of the ball to allow him to win it back. And a forward pass from Fernandes for Cunha. Cunha couldn't get anywhere near it before Mamardashvili claimed it, and Liverpool build from the back. Conor Bradley's ball is too straight and too easy for United to deal with. Lamans just chests it down before collecting it and bowling it out to De Ligt, and then Casemiro's forward ball is a wasteful one, and it's out for a Liverpool throw-in. 55, almost 56 minutes gone. 1-0 for Manchester United. 0800 731 9333, the number to call for the fans phone in on Total Sport Merseyside as United attack down the left hand side with Mason Mount. Here's Diogo Dalot, left edge of the penalty area on his right foot, crosses blocked there, and Liverpool breaks. Salah's fouled by Casemiro, and Casemiro, that's got to be a yellow card.
Yeah, he was away, wasn't he, Mo, there?
Yeah.
Casemiro was never going to catch him.
Yeah, we're just hoping that Mo Salah certainly hasn't hurt himself. Because he's come in for a fair bit of hammer today, hasn't he, Salah? And the challenge there, Casemiro, was just, I don't think it's caused too many problems for Salah, but clear yellow card. And he joins Amad Diallo in the book. Let's see, Liverpool have got to remain on the front foot. It looks as though, I think probably Casemiro is going to be coming off, isn't he? And they'll bring Ugarte on.
Well, they need some more legs, don't they? Because they're getting overrun at the minute, United.
Yeah.
They're pinned back.
And I think Patrick Dorgu's going to come on as well. Let's see, is that going to be for Diogo Dalot?
Yeah, it looks like Dorgu and Ugarte, is it?
Yeah, Casemiro replaced by Ugarte. And it's in fact it's Amad Diallo, so Diogo Dalot will go across to play at right wing back.
Well, the Liverpool players are saying, why is Diallo come off that side? He's
yeah.
right over on that far side, and he's walking all the way over to this near side.
All referees are supposed to spot that, but you know, the most experienced and the guy that's rated number 1 in the Premier League should spot it.
Yeah, he's a million miles off.
Liverpool restart.
I mean, Dalot now has gone over to...
He's played to play at right wing back.
Yeah.
There's Gravenberg. Short angle pass for Kerkez. Kerkez ball to the luckless Cody Gakpo. Gakpo's fouled. Is he? Play on, says the referee.
He's fouled twice there. Wow.
And he's still not giving it. And Burmo in possession up towards Cunha. Cunha and Burmo combined. They still have it. They've got Mason Mount in support as well. Challenged by Virgil van Dijk. Cunha rides the challenge. He's still got it. Still maintaining possession. Finds Ugarte. Ugarte exchanging passes with Mbeumo. United eventually work it back to the halfway line, and a crossfield ball there by De Ligt. is over the head of Patrick Dorgu and out for a throw-in to Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, you can see what United are doing. They're trying to slow the game down, aren't they? Because Liverpool have played at a real tempo the second half. Liverpool just need to keep doing it, crank up the pressure on them, move the ball quick. Not like that. Gravenberch was trying to find a forward pass. There was nothing on.
Gravenberch receives the ball again from Konate. We're about to see the first of the substitutions for Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk, short ball there for McAllister. Szoboszlai. McAllister do really well in a tight situation. The ball rebounds for Salah, and then McAllister right-footed over the bar. Florian Wirtz is coming on for the Reds. It'll be interesting to see who he replaces. It's going to be really interesting because
is it Gravenberch with that ankle, or is it going to be McAllister? Or Mason Mount, is it coming off for United?
Mason Mount to be replaced
Šeško
by Benjamin Šeško. So United will go to a more orthodox shape at the top end of the pitch with Šeško.
Gravenberch, I think, is the man coming off.
Yeah, he is. I don't think he's been able to run that off sufficiently, so we'll just see a change in shape. So Ugo Ekitike.
There's 3 coming on, isn't there? I think Curtis Jones is coming on as well.
Jones as well. McAllister's coming off. And who's the third one?
Conor Bradley.
So Szoboszlai will switch to right back, or will he?
Well, it looks like at the moment they're staying in a 3, but
no, Szoboszlai's going to go to right back.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz has come on. Curtis Jones to play his part for Liverpool as well.
It's an interesting one, isn't it, with Wirtz and Jones playing as a 2 in there.
There's Dorgu as United build from the left-hand side. The ball inside towards Cunha. Cunha robbed of possession by Konate. Szoboszlai's ball up towards Wirtz. Really nice pass from Wirtz to find Alexander Isak, but United just managed to get it out of harm's way before Isak could do anything with it. Forward United come and Burma on the right edge of the penalty area. Slightly miscontrolled it, but there's a cross towards the far post headed away by Konate. Straight to Cunha. Dorgu's pass there for Fernandes. Shoots, it's blocked there by Konate, and it's out for a throw-in.
That's too easy, isn't it?
United finding a way through again.
Fernandes in the box in space again. It was a good block by Konate coming over. I just think sometimes he can take a little bit more time. Instead of just heading it away, he's got a little bit more time just to bring it down and find a pass there.
That was the cause of the problem. The initial defensive header just gave possession to United. Now they're going to chance their arm with a long throw from the left-hand side that Dalot hoists in. Liverpool head it clear, but United win it back, and then Liverpool with Szoboszlai's attempted ball for Salah, and they just managed through Ugarte to get the better of Salah. A long ball out towards the right-hand side, and Burma was overhit.
He ran away.
Liverpool throwing. Kerkez.
Ekitike it was who looked like he wanted the ball to feet, and then last minute changed.
He decided to go, didn't he? I don't think you could blame Kerkez for that one.
That was Ekitike.
Ekitike changed his mind just as the throw was about to be taken, and in the end possession is given away, but Liverpool trying to win it back, and that's good work there by Ekitike. Then out towards the left-hand side, it's a driven shot. It's a decent effort there from Ugo Ekitike.
Well, Salah wanted it, didn't he? And he's disappointed. But it's good, positive play by Ekitike. Only bad bit was the finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was always rising, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was never on target really, but we've seen him bend them in low from similar situations to that.
So this is a really attacking Liverpool lineup at the moment. When you consider the forward plays they have on the pitch, long clearance downfield, Van Dijk heads it forward away by Maguire, breaks there for Curtis Jones, short ball to Wirtz, Milos Kerkez in towards the left edge of the penalty area, gets a cross in, might break at the far post to Salah. Oh, he's dragged it wide. Oh,
that's one of them days, you think.
Mo Salah just wide of the target, tried to beat the goalkeeper at the near post, but maybe going back the other way might have been the more sensible option, but wide of the target it was, and that was a really good Liverpool move. Fell perfectly to Mo Salah.
I mean, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah,
to finish,
because he had the goalkeeper coming out to narrow the angle, but he's miscued it, in step into the cop. Chance missed. 65 minutes gone, they still trail by that goal after 63 seconds from Brian Mbeumo. United come forward, Šeško back to for Fernandes, and Patrick Dorgu combining with Cunha. In comes the cross, it's just ricocheted there off Milos Kerkez and gone behind for,
I think it's smashed him right in the face, hasn't it? I think Van Dijk
into his mouth kick. And it's gone behind for United corner from Dorgu's cross. It was Van Dijk flicked off his left foot and the ball into the face of Milos Kerkez. United corner on the left, Fernandes to take in Anfield Road end. Liverpool have 25 minutes or thereabouts to get amongst the goals and get something from this game. In comes the corner towards the far post, headed goalwards, hooked away there for Liverpool by Szoboszlai. United retrieve it out on the touchline, right hand side, deep cross. Šeško wins it in the air, heads it down, no problem whatsoever as the ball bounces safely into the arms of Mamardashvili. Bowls out underarm for Milos Kerkez, over halfway now. Curtis Jones chips a ball in for Mo Salah to chase, but
that was a weird one, wasn't it? That was a strange one.
Nothing passed really from Curtis Jones. In the end, Dominic Szoboszlai did really well to win back possession for Liverpool, and they've got it just inside the United half centre position with Curtis Jones now. Links up with Wirtz. Curtis Jones inside the centre circle. Support offered by Kerkez, tight to him. Back to Van Dijk on the arc of the centre circle inside the United half. Wirtz again. That's Konate. Konate for Wirtz. Helped onto Szoboszlai. Everybody back behind the ball for United, as Van Dijk's pass has got too much on it. The pass aimed for Cody Gakpo on the left touchline. It wasn't accurate enough, it was behind Gakpo and hit with too much pace.
Yeah, it was. Poor pass, wasn't it?
Frustrating afternoon for Liverpool in lots of different ways. As we reach the three-quarter point in the match at Anfield, it's Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. Dorgu, one of the substitutes for United in possession just inside the Liverpool half. Cunha drops deep, Fernandes gives way as Liverpool win it with Isak and then Florian Wirtz, and now they're bounding goalwards. The pass to try and pick out Cody Gakpo.
Nothing really to it, was there? Everyone was running in straight lines, and it was really difficult for Curtis to try and pick a pass out.
Kerkez trying to join in and ends up losing possession. United drifting in with Cunha to a central area. Help offered by Dorgu on the left hand side, is crossed towards the edge of the penalty. No United white shirts there, and Liverpool break with Jones and then Florian Wirtz.
Well, this is almost
pass out towards the left hand side. This is Cody Gakpo running, and it's Ugo Ekitike with a driven shot. Ekitike was cutting in. Gakpo had taken up the central position, just off target, but Ekitike in those sort of positions.
Well, there's certainly a lot more space, Mike.
Yeah, and I think Florian Wirtz has made a big difference.
Yeah, he has. I mean, you'd fancy him to put that in. You know, he stepped inside onto his right foot. He hits the target. That's a goal. He's trying to just bend it in that far corner. He's just got it 2 yards wide. Certainly, chances are coming now a little bit more frequent.
As Liverpool are playing up
They've gone for it, Mike. That's what they've done. They've gone 4-4-2.
Yeah.
And really gone for it.
And let's see if they can get their rewards. Really adventurous lineup in the second half after the substitutions. 69 and a half minutes gone. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. 0800 731 9333. Craig Hignett to take your calls here at Anfield, and Phil Munns in the BBC Radio Merseyside studios in Liverpool City Centre. You can text us on 81333, put the word Mersey before your message, or WhatsApp us 08000 321 333. Again, put the word Mersey before your message, as Liverpool are scampering around and trying as forcefully to press forward and win possession from the Manchester United defenders high up the field, but United get it downfield, so Liverpool have to start again from the back with the goalkeeper up towards Canate, who's already inside the United half. Forward ball to Isak, back in with Curtis Jones. Kerkez in possession. There's Cody Gakpo cutting in on his right foot. Jones again cutting in towards the edge of the penalty. Ugo Ekitike back to goal. Support offered by Kerkez, who receives possession, guides it back to Van Dijk inside the final 20 minutes of the 90. Swinging pass from Szoboszlai to the right hand side for Salah. Then Wirtz in a good position on the right, gets the cross in, headed skywards. The keeper out of stretch.
There's no pressure on him either as well.
Lamens, I was just going to say, he took it and he almost made a hash of it under no pressure.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't know why no Liverpool forward advanced towards the keeper when the ball was in the air for that long.
I think Gakpo was just looking at it, and he's almost gone right back, hasn't he?
United have got possession inside the Liverpool half with Šeško and Cunha. Cunha again, back it goes to Ugarte. Patrick Dorgu left hand side, rolls it back to Luke Shaw. Liverpool about to bring on Federico Chiesa. Long ball forward for Dorgu to keep in play. Is he going to manage it? No. Chiesa's going to come on. I wonder whether he might come on for Salah. Is that a possibility?
Isak, isn't it?
Alexander Isak, in fact, is. Yeah, Isak is getting back to fitness levels according to the manager, where we can now judge him. He's not really been able to influence the game in the fashion that he would have wanted to, but it's still getting used to his new surroundings and a new style of play, and he screwed that one shot wide of the target in the first half.
He's dangerous, you know. If he gets half a chance, you would fancy him, wouldn't you, to hit the target. I mean, it's a brave call, isn't it, to take Isak off.
Long ball forward, aim for Šeško's running behind the Liverpool defence. Šeško, flag's gone up for offside now. Well, he looked well offside anyway, didn't he?
May have injured himself getting back to that.
Canate actually made the challenge that put Šeško off, and it would have gone behind for a corner had the offside flag not have been raised eventually. Liverpool 17 and a half minutes plus whatever the time is to be added on to get at least one goal to get something from this game. As it is, they trail 1-0. Wirtz cutting in from the right hand side in towards the edge of the penalty. Good ball for Salah. Salah threads it through a wall of bodies in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and it's claimed by the goalkeeper, but Liverpool didn't have enough red shirts attacking the ball.
No, there was no one there, was there? I mean, it was a poor ball, wasn't it, by Salah, just feeding it through legs. No real idea of who he was trying to pass it to.
The cleverer thing would have to be played further back towards the onrushing players. Liverpool continue to ask the questions. Defensively, United continue to deny them at least this equalising goal. If Liverpool can get a quick equaliser as Chiesa gives away possession to Cunha, and United have it back with Harry Maguire, but now Liverpool coming forward inside the penalty. Chiesa's got a chance, might break here for Curtis Jones inside the penalty. The ball just cannoned off his chest and then gave United an opportunity to get the ball forward, and Cunha tried to play in Šeško, but Mamardashvili was alive to that situation, and Liverpool come a game on the left hand side with Cody Gakpo. Cross towards the far post. It's over Mo Salah. That's frustrating. And signals from Chiesa towards the Kop to come on, keep roaring us on. It's a goal kick. In this situation, and it's easier to say and more difficult to do, you haven't let the frustration get the better of you.
No, you can't. You can't try and force things. You've got to play properly. Yeah,
and that's Liverpool have just hit a period where the last couple of minutes where that's exactly what they have done. They've tried to force it.
Yeah.
Long ball forward aimed for Mbeumo, whose goal still separates the two sides, but Liverpool win back possession. Great work by Florian Wirtz, who's been really good since he came on. That's a free kick for a foul on Chiesa. Wirtz has been very sharp with his passing.
He's been really good. His movement has been excellent.
He's got possession now. Receives the ball from the free kick, making a lateral run in field. Finds Curtis Jones. He too has made a difference. In towards the edge of the box. He's inside the penalty area. Shoots straight at the goalkeeper, but it opened up so very nicely for Curtis Jones to advance inside the penalty area.
Yeah, just that left foot dragged, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He scuffed it a little bit right along the floor. It was an easy one for the keeper.
Still 1-0 to United. They're in possession now with Bruno Fernandes. Forward ball for Mbeumo. Konate just gets there in time to guide it back to Mamardashvili. Mamardashvili out towards Szoboszlai, operating as a right back, of course, since Conor Bradley was substituted. Jones driving forward up towards the halfway line. Finds Ekitike. Jones again for Szoboszlai. Florian Wirtz makes a move towards the right edge of the box as Mo Salah's gone more central. Liverpool with Konate, then Van Dijk, then out towards Cody Gakpo. Running at Dalot. Gets the cross in. It's scuffed skywards and United trying to get it clear. Here's Szoboszlai. Chiesa threads it through to Salah. It's gone for a corner. Came off Dorgu.
Yeah.
Just thought Szoboszlai was going to
get enough space, could he, to get a shot off? Yeah, he tried to shift it and strike, but he was closed down. Still found a pass, but just couldn't get it out their feet to get a strike on it, Liverpool.
But they've got another corner, Kop end, right hand side. Szoboszlai is going to swing this one out towards the edge of the 6-yard box between there and the penalty spot, where Liverpool have four players on the penalty spot. Another 3 in the box. In comes the cross. Comes off the United player. It's another corner.
It was Ugarte, wasn't it?
Yeah. You mentioned earlier on in the commentary, Craig, that United do have plenty of size, don't they, on these?
Yeah, they do. They're a big side.
And the fans are frustrated as the corners eventually swung in. United get it half clear, then a poor header from Wirtz straight to Mbeumo, and Liverpool win it back. Great challenge there from Liverpool to win back possession, and good work from Ugo Ekitike, left edge of the penalty. Ekitike inside the box. Ekitike going to try and tee it up for Wirtz. Might break for Ekitike. Wirtz has it. Chance to pull it back in. Liverpool have got the equaliser. It's Cody Gakpo right in front of the goal. Well, you can't say it hasn't been coming. Gakpo from 3 yards out prodded it into the empty net as Liverpool just in the end overwhelmed the United backline.
I think they're going to look at VAR here. See it.
Well, that was the immediate thought that he was in.
Was offside.
He was in isolation. Was he offside as Wirtz first tried to hit the ball, and Ekitike, Wirtz.
He's not. He's onside.
Not offside. He's onside.
He's onside.
That's going to be a goal for Liverpool. Yeah. Cody Gakpo's goal will stand. I'm sure it'll stand.
Well, he's got to now. Only you need to see it once. You can see it's onside. 100%.
The cross came in from the left edge of the 6-yard box and turned in by Cody Gakpo for goal number 3 of the season. Now, Liverpool have got a chance to go and win the game. Yeah. Gakpo the goal scorer, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 1.
And you can't say he hasn't deserved that. I mean, how many times has he hit the post this afternoon?
He's hit the woodwork 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, he's looked the most likely, hasn't he, Gakpo? And he's come up with almost a vital goal. If Liverpool can go on and get a winner.
United in possession. Cunha, Ugarte linking up with Fernandes. Dorgu left hand side. Liverpool get the challenge in, but it's gone out for United throwing. I was actually going to say a little bit earlier on, Liverpool had a corner on the right. If they can get one now, they can get two, and they can.
Well, they can. You know, there's still plenty of time left. I'm sure there'll be a bit of stoppage time as well to add to the 10 plus minutes we've got.
Throw in that Dorgo is going to hurl goalwards from the left hand side. Doesn't get much distance on it, but De Ligt runs in to meet him, and Dorgu has possession back. Great work by Szoboszlai.
It's not going to go out, so he needs to play the ball.
Ball's just stopped, and now he's won the free kick for Dorgu, shoving him in the back.
Well, he's got to book him.
Dorgu's just kicked the ball away.
No, he didn't. He wouldn't get back, so Szoboszlai tried to kick the ball and
kick the ball against him.
And Dorgu's took it. Michael Oliver's
the referee has.
I hate criticising referees, but he looks fat from what he was.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen it again.
And he hasn't got. He had his back to play so many times where he's missed things today.
Throw in taken. Liverpool advance with Mo Salah. Nice ball in field up towards Ekitike. United win it back and trying to knock it forward was Fernandes, but Wirtz combines well with Szoboszlai, and then Chiesa rides the challenge, and Liverpool come again with Mo Salah. Outstretched left boot of Dorgu took it away from Mo Salah, but they have a throw-in taken by Chiesa, left-hand side. Chiesa gets it back.
He's too panicky, Chiesa. He just needs to calm down a little bit.
Florian Wirtz fed him the ball from the throw, and Wirtz has taken another throw into the final 10 minutes, but there will be plenty of time to add on. There is more than enough time for Liverpool to get the second goal to change the nature of this contest. Chiesa, right hand side, receives it, checks onto his left foot, gets a cross in. It's just hit into an area, and United are just able to get it clear. Curtis Jones, angle pass for Wirtz. Kerkez for Gakpo. Gakpo, left edge of the penalty area, pulls it back. In comes a cross, might break for Salah's not going to be able to keep it in. No. Salah and
Chiesa was going onto it, wasn't he?
In a good position.
Took it away from him.
Yeah, Salah didn't see where Chiesa was, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Liverpool, they've got to do things quickly, but they've got to try not to be frantic.
Yeah. I think it looks like Lenny Yarrow and
Lenny Yarrow's going to come on.
Mainoo's going to come on. That's just to shore it up and try and be defensive and see the game out, because at the minute United are rocking a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder whether they're going to take one of the forward players off, possibly take Cunha off. Liverpool are going to bring on Jeremy Frimpong. So Liverpool are going for it in every way, aren't they? You think that they're going to play Frimpong as a
right winger? Maybe they take Salah off you, maybe.
We'll wait to see as United come forward. Šeško's pass. Cunha's inside the penalty. Cunha shoots. Blocked there by Szoboszlai.
He's done well, Szoboszlai there.
Going to be a corner kick. United have got a man down. They're waiting to make the substitutions, as are Liverpool. Luke Shaw, I think it's Harry Maguire, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a big lad, he can take the knocks. So, who's going to come on? Who's going to come off, rather, for Frimpong? Corner for United.
Salah being the one.
I can't really see it being anybody else.
No. Unless it's
Corner for Fernandes. Rolls it to the edge of the penalty area. And Burmo's shot is blocked. Lofted back in towards the far post. Headed goalwards. And United have got another goal. Maguire with a header.
That's a great ball from Bruno Fernandes.
Crossed in by Fernandes. Maguire 8 yards out with a header down and across. Georgi Mamardashvili. And after Liverpool had got the equaliser, you thought they were going for the winner. And United have turned it on its head. Harry Maguire with the headed goal in front of the United supporters. It's Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2.
But how does the best header end up being free at the back post? So Liverpool just switched off in important moments of this game, and it's cost them. Switched off at the start, let Mbeumo get in and score, and then switched off there after getting in a really great position and let Maguire just have an easy header at the far post. As the ball gets cleared,
the initial
and
shot
then,
from Mbeumo was blocked, and then
I
it
tell
came
you
in
what,
towards the
Kobbie
far
Mainoo was
post.
offside. I know he hasn't headed it, but he was involved in it.
Will VAR be looking at it?
I don't think so.
No suggestion. Yeah, the header there, just the far post. As you say,
Canate, wasn't it? Just ball watching a little bit.
Yeah.
Got caught.
United.
It is Mo.
Mo Salah is off to be replaced by Jeremy Frimpong. Another day when it hasn't gone Mo Salah's way. But in the first half, he an excellent contribution in terms of effort and endeavour, but that shot that he screwed wide from close range, it kind of sums up where he is at the moment. But Liverpool have got to believe that they can get a second goal to get something out of this one. Poor defensive work has allowed United to seize the initiative again. Frimpong on the right hand side guides it back to Ibrahima Konate.
Well, United have just gone a solid, haven't they? They're solid 5, then there's the 2 in front of them, and then the 3 up front are working really hard. So you got Fernandes now on this left hand side with Sesko and Mbeumo.
They're just trying to worry and hurry the Liverpool defenders, and then as you say, they've got
Mainoo and Yoro and Ugarte just sitting there with the 5 at the back.
85 and 3/4 minutes gone. Liverpool trail 2-1, but they're coming forward now with Curtis Jones. Cody Gakpo level with the edge of the penalty, pulls it back to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai finds Frimpong in space on the right hand side, down towards the dead ball line, pulls it back. Oh my goodness. Cody Gakpo has headed it wide from 5 yards out. With the goal at his mercy, Frimpong stood the crosser perfectly. Cody Gakpo, we've spoken about his ill luck with the 3 efforts that have hit the post, but there it was a glorious opportunity, and he really should have scored it.
Yeah, he should have. Stood right in the middle of the 6-yard box. Really good ball, wasn't it, from Frimpong? The ball's there for him just to head it into the net, and he's misheaded it.
Yeah, he's just...
It's an unbelievable chance, isn't it?
Yeah,
they don't come better
instead of full meat, he's glanced it, hasn't he?
There's no need to, just head it.
Yeah. Long ball downfield. Lofted forward there by Frimpong. Lenny Yoro, one of the United subs, winning it in the air. Konate's header goes straight to Cunha. Cunha and Sesko combine. That's going to be a free kick for a really unnecessary challenge by Wirtz there in that situation. Just clumsy, really, and I know you're frustrated, and Wirtz has done really well since he's come on. But now United have got a free kick. It's about 8 yards in from the left touch line. Similar sort of distance from the edge of the penalty area. And Mbeumo is going to deliver a left foot cross. United have got Maguire and Sesko. And De Ligt, in comes the cross.
Should score again, De Ligt.
De Ligt with the header.
Right in the middle.
And he got there far too comfortably.
Caused too many problems, haven't he, for Liverpool? Set pieces.
Header over the bar, that could have been 3-1, and that would have been curtains. Now Liverpool breaking down the left-hand side. Scampering run from Milos Kerkez. Out it goes to Gakpo. Short ball for Ekitike. Here's Florian Wirtz. Chiesa couldn't control it. United clear, but Liverpool have it back again, and they come again with the captain Van Dijk. Curtis Jones. He's looked really composed and measured since he's come on, hasn't he?
Really good.
Kerkez on the left. Van Dijk again. Szoboszlai. Just not been able to get Szoboszlai in a shooting position, but maybe now. Towards the edge of the penalty area, United have got enough bodies back as the ball was ricocheting around. Throw in, the ball's retrieved by Arne Slot. Throws it short to Frimpong, Szoboszlai, 10 yards from the edge of the penalty area. Frimpong running at the United defence, running at Dorgu. The ball ricochets and breaks kindly for United, and Szoboszlai prevents Dorgu from getting to the ball before it goes out for a Liverpool throw. Thrown down towards Frimpong with the cross. Dallo turns it behind.
I mean,
for
you've got how many centre
corner.
forwards in there? It's a brilliant ball by Frimpong, right across the 6-yard box.
And you want them to be attacking the ball.
Nobody did.
They were static. That was a really good cross. Frimpong has looked really decent since he's come on. The short spell he's had. Corner, left-hand side. Cody Gakpo to take it. 15 seconds of the 90 remain. In comes the corner. The keeper comes, gets something on it, and then Cunha has possession, bundles into Frimpong, and then he fouls Frimpong. Did he play on, says the referee? And Dorgu has possession on the edge of his penalty area, sends it back to Yoro. 8 minutes remaining. 8 minutes of additional time. Liverpool have got possession. Kerkez out towards Gakpo. Gakpo cuts in from the edge of the penalty, crosses in, headed away there by Yoro. Breaks there for Šeško on the United right-hand side. Forward ball is cut out by Curtis Jones, who's looked imperious since he's come on. Back goes the ball towards Konate. Chip pass from Szoboszlai lands at the feet of Cody Gakpo. Edge of the penalty area, Curtis Jones. Florian Wirtz on the left, wriggling one way then the other, in towards the edge of the box. Support offered by Jones again. In comes the cross. Van Dijk's in there, but couldn't make an effective touch. Then it's headed behind for a corner.
He had his share pulled, I think, there, Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Back post.
Cunha's claiming that it came off a Liverpool player last. It certainly didn't look as though it did.
I don't think so.
Szoboszlai will take the corner. We've had 1 minute of the 8 to be added on. Corner right-hand side, Cop end, left arm aloft is the signal to his teammates. In it comes. United able to...
See, that's what United are getting away with that. There's
Yeah.
2 missed kicks there, and they both fell to United.
Yeah. Yeah, and Bermo miskicked and Dorgu miskicked, and still Liverpool not able to make anything worthwhile of it. But they've come forward now with Szoboszlai. Chips in the cross, flicks off the head of Harry Maguire. It's behind for a corner on the other side, the left-hand side this time. Piling on the pressure, looking for, at the very least, an equaliser. 2 minutes of the 8 are almost up. Gakpo with the corner. Van Dijk's in there. Konate's in there. They've got Szoboszlai in there. Ekitike. In comes the corner. It's headed back out towards Gakpo by Dorgu. Back to the edge of the penalty. It's clipped in. Headed away again. Liverpool with Chiesa through to Kerkez with the chip ball in. Just lofted far too comfortably into the arms of Senna Lamens, and that was just a bit too easy.
Yeah, it was poor, wasn't it?
0800 731 9333, the football fan phone in on Total Sport Merseyside, with Craig Hignett here to take your calls here at Anfield, and Phil Munns in our studios in Liverpool City Centre. You can text 81333, put the word Mersey before your message, and WhatsApp us 08000 321 333. Reaction as well tomorrow morning in Breakfast with Kev Douala and Co. Sports bulletins tomorrow morning. Kerkez for Liverpool.
That's a really poor ball.
Poor ball in towards Cody Gakpo that asked too much of him, and United win back possession, and here's Šeško. Good challenge there from Chiesa to win it back for Liverpool, and a through ball that's aimed for Liverpool's Cody Gakpo by Curtis Jones, but slightly overhit, and the slightly was enough for it to just go behind harmlessly for a goal kick to Manchester United.
They put Virgil van Dijk as a centre forward now, Liverpool.
Well, in these situations, it might as well.
Is he going to have a little jog back and try and take the centre half?
Towards desperate situations require desperate measures. Long clearance from Senna Lamens from the goal kick. It's Szoboszlai keeping the ball in on the right touchline, decides to go back to Mamardashvili. Kerkez up towards halfway, he's got to do it more quickly. Van Dijk helps it on to Szoboszlai. Jeremy Frimpong, is he going to run at Dorgu? Checks back and goes one way, and he's pushed to the deck there by...
How can you not go foul for that?
Pushed to the deck by Dorgu right in front of the assistant referee. The referee, Michael Oliver, had a good look at it as well. He just gives a goal kick. Astonishing. Goal kick that Senna Lamens is not going to be any particular hurry to take. 94 3/4 minutes gone. Liverpool have got just over 3 minutes to get a goal from somewhere. Long downfield, headed on there by Šeško. Van Dijk's short ball to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's going to go back to his goalkeeper, Georgi Mamardashvili. Out it comes to Kerkez, who's got plenty of green grass to run into, and that's precisely what he's doing. And then his cross, he tried to get into the area, is blocked immediately by Kobbie Mainoo, and it's out for throwing that Liverpool take quickly. Szoboszlai, 95.5 minutes gone, 2.5 remain. Gakpo's control just let him down on that occasion.
It's a bad touch, isn't it?
Dalot slides in, and it's a throw in, and Liverpool have to build again. In comes the cross, headed away there by Cunha.
I mean, it's really hard to
skywards by
check out Chiesa to pick out the one Manchester United player who was in that area, and he did it.
So many red shirts to try and aim for him. And Chiesa with another cross in, skids off the United head, and Frimpong for Liverpool inside the box. Ekitike chips it in, flicks off Kobbie Mainoo's head. Chiesa keeps it in down by the byline, gets a cross in and just hits the United player and squirts away to safety, and Liverpool have to come again. Wirtz, short ball in to Chiesa. Wirtz again in possession down towards the byline, looking for options. Kerkez with a low cross, outstretched boot of Ugarte clears from the edge of the 6-yard box. Final 90 seconds, United still lead 2-1. Liverpool attacking with Wirtz, pulls it back, a chance here for Liverpool. Oh no, well, they just enough players in the box, but again a lack of decisive action.
Yeah,
As
what's he doing?
Curtis Jones was there and Konate was there. I don't know why Jones almost decided to leave it, and
well, in the end it was a clearance from Konate, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been unbelievably frustrating to watch, Mike. You know, Liverpool have huffed and puffed, but there's been they've had plenty of chances, they haven't took them, and it's a case of not being clinical enough at one end and being really lax and poor at the other. You know, they
desperate defending at times from Liverpool, and it's cost them really dearly today. Looks like their long unbeaten run at Anfield is going to bite the dust unless they can do something very dramatic, very, very late, and we know they're capable of doing that. But United lead 2-1. Konate's skywards clearance. Liverpool battling for it. Chiesa and Cunha as it drops down. Cunha has it, stolen from him by Curtis Jones. Cunha fouls him. Free kick for Liverpool. The 8 minutes are up.
What's Cunha doing?
I think he's trying to say to Curtis Jones to get up, and that's not it.
It's not his job.
It's not his job. It's nothing to do with him.
Just get on with it.
And he's preventing Liverpool being able to take the free kick, as the referee wouldn't let them take it. Now Mamardashvili touches the free kick on to Szoboszlai. He tended to hit it long, but it was blocked, and then the flag goes up for offside. Kobbie Mainoo clears. I think the referee blows the final whistle. A day of frustration for Liverpool, and they have lost to Manchester United at Old Trafford for the first time in a long, long time. The 20-match unbeaten run goes. The last time they lost at home was against Nottingham Forest 13 months ago. First defeat by Manchester United since 2015 here at Anfield, and it's a painful scoreline for Liverpool fans to have to endure, but they have only themselves to blame because they were caught napping very early on when Brian Mbeumo lashed one in right-footed after a link-up between Fernandes and Amad Diallo, and Liverpool huffed and puffed. Can you believe that the man who eventually got Liverpool level with an equaliser from close range, Cody Gakpo, actually hit the woodwork 3 times. We had an Alexander Isak effort that was screwed wide. Mohamed Salah had a couple of good ones that he should have done better with as well. Virgil van Dijk with a header in the first half, but Liverpool huffing and puffing just wasn't good enough, and when they got that equalising goal there was enough time to go and win it, but another defensive lapse as a Brian Mbeumo shot was blocked when it rebounded out to Fernandes. He crossed from the left hand side, left footed, and it was headed in from 6 or 7 yards out by Harry Maguire, United's best header of the ball in the team. Somehow he managed to find the space in the Liverpool penalty area to knock it and head it down past Mamardashvili. That proved to be the winning goal. Liverpool, plenty of possession, not able to do anywhere near as much with it as they would have liked to have done. Fortune didn't go in their favour today when you look at the shots from Gakpo that hit the post, but they've proved to be their own worst enemy. Defensive lapses have cost them dearly. That presented the goal scoring opportunities to United, and they've lapped them up, and Liverpool at the top end of the pitch haven't had enough conviction on enough occasions. Final score at Anfield: Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2.
Plenty of chances, didn't they? You can't say they haven't created anything, and United haven't had to do anything today, Mike, to score goals. You know, the opening one in the first 2 minutes was a really poor one. If they look at that again, you know, Van Dijk was slow getting back. Konate didn't get across. It was just one straight ball, and Mbeumo runs in behind and scores a goal. And then the second one's even worse. The second one is just a ball, and then Fernandes just helps it back in the far post, and their best header of the ball, Harry Maguire, finds himself all alone at the back post. Konate maybe ball watching and just nods it in after scoring an equaliser where you think Liverpool are going to go on and win it, because then, you know, they were in the ascendancy, got a goal back which they probably deserved. But I mean, to lose to this United side, that is a kick in the teeth.
To lose to a good United side would be really painful, given the rivalry between the two sides. But United, there were moments where they looked, you know, fairly decent, but you know, Liverpool,
United aren't going to threaten the top end of the pitch.
They're not going to be tight challenges.
Nowhere near. They're nowhere near. They defended. You have to give them credit, because they defended when they had to. Their backs to the wall. They still give chances away. Liverpool should have scored 2 or 3, but saying that, United could have went and scored 2 or 3 as well. So from that point of view, they've done their job. You can only beat what's in front of you.